everyone, I am Kalliopi and today I'm gonna show you my February plan with me. January is gone so fast and I hope that you already have found your rhythm and you're back into your routine, even though we all wish that the holidays were just a little bit bigger and we could relax a little bit more. But as a university student, I know that in just a couple of days the new semester begins, and right now we just need to use all the energy we gathered and get back strong into our classes or work or whatever you're doing and continue chasing our dreams. And on this long road and journey, my bullet journal always helps me so much. So let's just start talking about what you're seeing. I am creating the cover page for February, which is quite obvious by the big huge F letter. And for this month's theme, I wanted to create something a little bit more detailed. I always had this thought that whenever I want to post something of my bullet journal work to my Instagram account, I was like, this doesn't really represent my skill level. And don't get me wrong, I really love simple designs or doodle or just more cartoony stuff. But for me right now, it just didn't work. I didn't feel like doing something doodly again. And I know that many of you watch bullet journal videos to recreate or get inspired. And I hope my video doesn't discourage you from trying something like this, even though it might need a lot more time. But yeah, this month I felt like doing something that I will feel a little bit more proud after finishing it, so I spent that extra 1 or 2 hours and created this theme that is basically based on this decorative floral pattern that I use white floral designs and then around them I just paint the whole background black to make them pop and give this extra bold result. And if you actually get into the core of the design, it's really simple. The flowers and the leaves are actually pretty simple if you look at them individually. And what makes this design seem hard, even though it is not, is that you need to repeat the whole process throughout the whole page or your border lines. And be patient, because that's all it needs. It needs time. But I think that the result is really beautiful and so worth it. So don't be afraid to try it out. I would love to see your creations. You can always tag me in my Instagram account at Kalliopi Lyviaki. So to all of you out there that have a little bit more time and want to be a bit more creative, this theme is for you. But for those of you who don't actually have the time but actually would like something like this, I will have the full printable on my Etsy shop, where I upload many of my printable bullet journals in both monthly versions but also blank versions, so you can use them with any month. Moving on, you see me create the monthly log, and even though I like my art in my bullet journal, I always need this space to actually plan. So as you can see, the design is pretty simple. Again, I am repeating the border design with the flowers and the black background, but in the middle I created a pretty nice size daily grid for my monthly log. And I also used the empty space from the first row to create a rectangular box to write down my biggest goals and to-dos for this month. And I mostly used the monthly log for my work and YouTube videos planning, but I believe the boxes are quite big to fit any scheduling or planning. And I forgot to mention this, but you can clearly see that I'm using the gold paint from Kalliopi palette to add extra gold details, since I think they fit perfectly with this black floral design. Next, you see me create my work page. And this page, even though it sounds very specific, the design of it can be very fluid since all I need are 2 columns. This isn't the space where I write down in detail all my work and what I have to do with every order. This is just a checklist, so it is just 2 lists that I come back and just check out the boxes of what I have done. And I have 2 columns since the left one is for my designs and watercolors and commissions, and the right one is for my YouTube channel and all the videos that I have to create or want to create. And once again, you're seeing me decorate the whole page with this floral design and the black background, and you're going to see me do this for the whole video, so yeah. At least I hope it is visually pleasing and satisfying seeing all these black parts getting filled in with the black pen. And as always, the materials for this one is very simple. I just use black microns or fine liners and a black Tombow for the big black parts. The gold watercolor paint is very optional and you can just use any other color you want. On the right, I want to create a break page, and usually these pages just include a quote and some art. And this time I just didn't want to go in Google and try to find a quote or a poem that I usually do. I wanted something really quick and in the moment, and what is in my head the last days is don't forget the promises you made to yourself. And I know it sounds cheesy, but I mean, what quote or poem doesn't sound cheesy? And this is basically a reminder to myself to not feel bad if sometimes I just need to do something for me. It is not selfish to want some me time or to need my space. Because in hard times when someone, a loved one, needs you, there are moments that you kind of feel bad if you need to do something for you. Even wanting 1 hour for yourself it makes you feel bad, like you're not by their side, but this is just in your head and your loved ones understand this. And generally, any friends or family you have, situations like this are very normal, and yeah, just don't forget that you're not selfish if you're trying to be nice to you. I hope all this makes sense. So be kind to your people around you, but also be kind to yourself. And always fight for your dreams and goals. Moving on, you see me create my habit tracker and my mood tracker. And usually these two are in different pages and different layouts, but this time I want to go a little bit back. I want to do something old school and something really basic and simple and create a graph. This is one of the most basic ways to track your habits or your mood, but also works always. So again, a really nice big border to decorate the box. And then for my habit trackers, my mood tracker and my water tracker, all I would do is just come back here every day and mark them with a small dot. Easy, fast, and you can never go wrong with it. And last but not least, the weekly spread, which is pretty self-explanatory. I separated each page into 4 boxes, 7 for the days of the week and 1 for my to-do goals list for the week. And except the usual floral black background pattern border that you're seeing me create for the past 10 minutes, I also decided to add the gold washi tape on the middle corners of the pages, since it would take me forever to paint this whole part with watercolor and actually it would be a waste of my paint. And that was basically it. This was my February plan with me, and I really hope that you like it. As always, you can find the full printable on my Etsy shop. The links for everything will be in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this theme and generally if you liked it, or just tell me how you're doing. I would love to chat a bit more with you. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, or even share this video with a loved one since it helps so much and I love seeing our family grow. And also, if you want to see more of my art, you can follow me on my Instagram account at Kalliopi Lyviaki, or even at my personal one where I upload more photo stuff at Lyviaki. So yeah, until next time, have a super duper day. Bye!